Hey, how's it going? It's March 10th, 2022. This is your Daily Sweet Talk. Positivity is good if it's real. That's the start to this one. Um, there's a lot of, I was gonna say there's a lot of positivity on the internet. That's not true. But people do like to make posts like, you got this. That's a bad example. You are worth it. You are positive affirmations, I guess. As positive affirmations as a concept, I guess that can be helpful to some people. Um, but in general, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too literal, too realistic. I'm not a cynic. I'm a realist. um, it's just not true. Like if you say like I'm I'm overanalyzing them, but it's just they're just not true. If you say to anyone who's reading this post, you got this, because that's true. It's true for anyone who's reading. It's not just like, hey, you, the girl reading this specific person, you got this. It's anyone who's reading this because they're talking to the reader, and it's not a hypothetical. It's positive affirmation. But I'm not talking about positive affirmation really. I'm talking about posts that are like that are more literal. That are like um if oh man, now I'm drawing blanks on what it. But like there's positive affirmations and then there's stuff that's more literal, like uh even if you think no one cares, someone out there cares or whatever. Which maybe that's true for most people. Maybe it's true for a lot of people. Whatever. However many people it's true for, it's not true for everybody, and it's not going to be true for every person that reads the post. I don't know. Every time I see something like that, I just think it's just full of shit. And not to mention, I don't know. I'm just so cynical about those type of posts because someone uh, largely hated could read any of those posts, and maybe they think, me too. But clearly, that person doesn't mean them too. Because I mean, some people are that positive. Mr. Rogers, whatever. Even less than that. Ellen, sure. I don't know. Maybe not. Ellen, not anymore. People don't say that about Ellen anymore. But like, there are people positive that are just that will be that nice to just anyone. But when people make these posts that are like, you are worth it, whatever, they're not talking to Bill Cosby or Kevin Spacey or worse, you know. Maybe that I don't know how well those examples will age. People will forget about them eventually. I don't know. I don't know. But just any bad people, any I don't believe in good and bad people, but any hated people, they're not talking to them. Um, it's good to be positive, but only I only really respect realistic positivity. Like if you're gonna be like, there's a good chance someone cares, then uh, you know, someone. And I'm not saying it's. I mean, there are people that care about these people who, whatever, are largely hated, but there's a better chance that the people making those posts would be like, oh yeah, no, not that person. Fuck that person. I didn't mean that person. Oh, I didn't mean that person did that thing. I don't mean them. They don't count. They don't count. Not that. I didn't mean the positivity for them. And you know what? Fair enough. But don't say as a catch-all umbrella positivity.